rhyme book and read the composition. I could truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You were always switching up your whole position. I could see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Right underneath there to bring it in. And he'll get it up to the 44. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He finds McConkey. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, Herbert. Has it down close. It's an early touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Look at this, the tight end getting a carry here. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Stopped by Deion Henley. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first and 10, here's Nix. He can't connect with it. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Junior Colson bringing it into that play. Third down, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it on fourth, Nix. Went right, and that's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 37. Catch made by Cooks. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 21-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 16 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Catch is made in close. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a...
Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Williams takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Able to get it to Franklin. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here. That's into the hands of Franklin.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43, he puts everything behind this one. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams to start the drive. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Ray.
incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 36. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Herbert from the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Has it at the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Quick throw left side, complete.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
While the offense is looking for a possible touchdown, Kate, it's the defense that's stolen the mojo with that stop. This is how they teach you to defend the goal line.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. They'll try with Kamara. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Broncos pushing for points. They kick the running back in motion. Trying again, following the set. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Ncaa. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Chargers take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught by Freiermuth. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He's on the move. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Herbert to throw once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Herbert throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side. They really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
A great effort not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Well, that fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again on 2nd and 10, Ncaa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw again. Ncaa. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That's a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, get a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give running right. He's contained at the line for no gain. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. Hits a seam at the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it 17-all. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Herbert. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st and 10 from the 41. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he gets him around 6 there. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And the Broncos bringing out some extra DBs on this 3rd down. They're in the dime. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. What opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Hits his running back. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He gets it out left, and it's cuffed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run here on 1st down. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Throwing on first down, Ncaa. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Herbert trying again. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On the handoff, this is Williams. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another run for Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes could turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Herbert now off the play fake. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Broncos get set to take over. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It's Ncaa out of the pistol. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. On first down, they'll run. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Man in motion here. They give it to him again. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Nix with it on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Nix. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Marcus Williams has it. The 40. And the Chargers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Again on 2nd and 10, Ncaa. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos down by 10. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Try and push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now they face 2nd down. Now to throw. It's this one to Andrews. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Third down, 1 yard to go. Running back sent in motion. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back.
Oh, he lost the football! And the Broncos corral it!
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before